For all the latest updates, subscribe to News9.
Hello, and you're watching News 9 Digital with me, Deepak. Well, all these days we have seen how the Trump administration in the US has been condemning China for covering up or rather underreporting COVID-19 cases. Well, Donald Trump and his leadership has been criticizing the Chinese health officials and the government over this particular matter. Ever since the outbreak began, the Chinese authorities have been facing widespread skepticism about the authenticity and also the transparency of its COVID-19 tally. And the World Health Organization has also sent a team to the virus's origin, Wuhan, where it all started. And even as the investigations are on, a leading Chinese disease control expert, Professor Yuan Kwok-Young, has made some shocking revelations. So, Professor Kwok-Young, who visited Wuhan in January to help diagnose COVID-19 cases, has now claimed that the local authorities in China destroyed the physical evidence and provided slow response to clinical findings of coronavirus. So, what did the professor actually claim? I do suspect that they have been doing some cover-up locally at Wuhan. The local officials who are supposed to immediately relay the information has not allowed this to be done as readily as it should. Well, that was the professor himself confessing as to what he found in China. And this is not the first time the expert has questioned the government's handling of COVID-19. In June as well, the 63-year-old microbiologist claimed that real COVID-19 infection number in Hubei could be 2.2 million or 32 times the government's COVID-19 tally. Now you would question as to how the professor came up with the findings. He and his team from the University of Hong Kong announced the findings after analyzing samples from Hong Kong people returning from the province of which Wuhan is the capital. Well, Professor Yuan Yang and his team collected the blood samples of over 400 people, Hong Kong residents in particular, after they returned to the city from Hubei in early March. And their research discovered that 17 of them, or rather 3.8%, carried antibodies against COVID-19. And after applying the antibody rate to the entire population of Hubei, which stands at around 58.1 million to be precise, the team found out that some 2.2 million residents should have caught the bug by early March. But the official figure given out by the government is comparatively much lower than the actual number according to the professor's findings. And the provincial government said that a total of 67,802 had tested positive for the virus as of March 31st, while the latest infection figure is just 68,135. So this means that Professor Yuan's finding is 32 times higher than Hubei government's number, either from March or the present number today. So on China's state-controlled social media platform Weibo, some users have even called the professor as Hanjian, a derogatory term for a race traitor to the Han Chinese. So the COVID-19 pandemic has now, taken center stage across the world, and time and again, governments across the world have been accusing China of underreporting COVID-19 cases, and now a Chinese disease control expert, or rather a microbiologist, the professor himself, has come out and said that the local Chinese authorities have been underreporting, or rather not been transparent in reporting the COVID-19 tally. And these latest statements comes as a big hit to China, as even at the present situation, China is being boycotted on the global platform, and this only goes on to make China an outcast in the entire picture when you take it as a world. So China should come out clean and announce the official numbers, or they will have to continue facing such allegations against them. So guys, you can also leave your opinions below, and also like, share and subscribe to News 9 Digital on various social media platforms. Thank you for watching.